Let's go now to Hong Kong to get some analysis on the ASEAN Summit. I'm joined by Reuben Mondejar. He's a business school professor for the University of Navarra. Reuben, I want to ask you first of all, how are the ASEAN countries being affected by the US-China trade war? We heard Martin speaking there a little bit about the supply chain to Thailand. How is that affecting the member countries there?
Well, you have to speak about what kind of industries. You see, Southeast Asian countries, the ASEAN in particular, they are strong in basic commodities, especially agriculture. Thailand, especially, where the summit was held, is in charge of about 10 of the largest agricultural commodities. They export 10 of these largest. Now, of course, with the China-US trade war, you have to specify which industries. Now all of those agricultural commodities probably will be down, but there are other things like light industries, electronics, all of those, and many of those manufacturers are moving to Southeast Asia. So in other words, in some industries, ASEAN is still in the kind of getting a bonanza. Now in some industries, ASEAN will have to work it out and tough it out like any other country in the world that is being affected by the China-US trade war. So it cannot be a blanket like negative. Now, in fact, on the whole, ASEAN countries will have a positive net balance because of the China-US trade war.
We know that Thailand wants to see the RCEP trade agreement signed during its presidency, its chairmanship of ASEAN. The Thai Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha making a big push for that. How likely is that?
Well, this has been in the cards for almost 10 years now. So, but I think they're getting closer to it, and the China-US trade war has like pushed it to the front burner. So this is one of the best fruits of the summit, is that everyone now feels that there is an urgency to make this work. But remember that this project has been spearheaded by China. So in other words, there is some like some feeling that this is a China-oriented organization. But on the whole, it is very positive. Nevertheless, even if it's China who is the one pushing it and originated it, that's very good for ASEAN. This will be like a good solution in the interim.
ASEAN members talked about plastic pollution. How is that affecting them? What are they doing to fight it, and why are they such big polluters in the first place?
Well, you see, I think this is the plastic pollution and the plastic trash exports of other countries. This is not new. The original sin of this was, in the past, China was the big recipient, and China recycled this. Now China has reached a point in which they could no longer afford to recycle this. They have other things to recycle, their own trash, for example. So that's why these countries decided to send this trash to the Southeast Asian countries. Now it's just a matter now of negotiation. So, you know, the Philippines succeeded in sending back to Canada the plastic trash that has been sent from Canada. But within ASEAN also, they have to make sure that the one-use plastic, so all of this, they have to make a campaign that they will also have to make an effort that not to produce this plastic trash among the ASEAN countries.
Reuben Mondejar joining us live from Hong Kong. Thank you for your insight.